Welcome back. We have Taylor Ray joining us. She is the Link Program Coordinator with Volunteer Kamloops. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. How are things going down at Volunteer Kamloops?
Busy with the summertime.
Yes.
People wanted to get out and help out in the community, which is always a good thing.
That's good, because I know you guys have a lot of positions you like to try and help fill.
Yes, and a lot of one-time events coming up.
Sure.
So there's lots of time and places for people to get involved on the short term, because people are busy. School's going to come back in sooner rather than later.
I know, and the time has been going way too quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. We're talking today about the fact that you guys have a volunteer of the month every month, and I didn't know about this at all. Tell me about it.
So we've actually partnered with New Leaf, and they sponsor a volunteer of the month, which gets featured in Kamloops this week. But one of the benefits of being the volunteer of the month is they give you a $100 gift certificate. So our volunteer of the month gets featured in the paper, and then they get to tell a little bit of their story about why they want to volunteer, a quote. And then they get put on our website, our social media, and get featured in our monthly newsletter as well.
That's really awesome.
So this month it's Jamie Chuddick.
We're hoping it's Chuddick or Chudik. It's one of those two, but either way, she sounds like a great lady.
Yeah, and she's volunteering at the Therapeutic Riding Association, and she said that she wanted to do it because she likes horses. And the Therapeutic Riding Association works with people, children to adults with disabilities. So it is a really, really great cause.
Tell me a little bit more about this. How does one become the volunteer of the month? Has she just really dedicated herself towards the KTRA?
There's some people that are really dedicated, some people that volunteer in multiple locations, but we just want people to be nominated. So an organization can put forward one of their rock star volunteers and be like, this person is spectacular, this is what they do for our organization. And if we have more than one nomination, it gets put into a draw because we want to be fair.
Yes.
But if there's only one nomination for that month, then that's the person that'll get highlighted.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's really nice. So nonprofits, community members, organizations, they can all put forth a nomination, but even people within the community can do that as well. So we just ask for a name and phone number, so of course we can get in contact with them, and where of course they're volunteering.
And where should people put their nominations? Is the website the best way? I know there's volunteerkamloops.com.
Yeah, but I would email it to me because I kind of help coordinate all of that. So program@volunteerkamloops.org or info@volunteerkamloops.org. Just say somewhere in the email that it's a nomination for the volunteer highlights, or you can even just give us a call.
Good. How long have you guys been highlighting one a month?
I've been doing it almost since I started doing our newsletter when I started in January, but New Leaf's been doing it a couple months now.
Okay, I think that's really great. It's a great way to highlight some of the great people in our community. There's so many, as we know, Kamloops is built on volunteers, right? That's what we're known for, and so I think it's amazing that some people will get recognized for going the extra mile. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, and I don't think everybody knows how dependent we are on volunteers.
I know. It's so true.
Like Hot Night in the City is happening this weekend, and they are volunteer-driven as well. Habitat for Humanity Restore and Salvation Army Thrift Store, all of them volunteer-run, and of course those special events like Overslanders Day, which was on Midday a little bit earlier. So
absolutely. Tell me this, are volunteers still needed for Hot Nights, for example?
Yes, they're actually still looking for volunteers. So if anybody wants to get involved with that, call our office today and I can get you the information. So they're hoping for at least minimum 3 more people, but more, of course, better for the organization.
Yeah, the more the merrier, of course.
Yes, of course.
And for anybody who's been down to Hot Nights, what a great community event. And to volunteer there, you're just out there having fun. You run into people you haven't seen since maybe even last Hot Nights from last year, right? It is a great thing to volunteer for sure.
And the cars. You get to see the cars.
They're awesome. I know. And keep in mind, there's an electric vehicle display. It's called Electric Avenue. So that's another great part of Hot Nights. Anything else you want to mention, Taylor?
That was pretty much all I really wanted to talk about, but I really wanted to stress that we do need nominations for this, and it can be anybody in our community.
Absolutely.
So if you know somebody, your grandchild or classmate, a friend, we would love to hear about what they do in our community.
Awesome. Taylor, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So welcome, and a big congratulations again to Jamie Chuddick, who is this month's Volunteer of the Month with Volunteer Kamloops. We are back after a quick break. Stay with us.